So guys, today we'll be learning a very important thing in part 3. So we are going to be learning how you can actually cut sharp edge on your buttercream cakes, how you can also decorate your cake perfectly using buttercream. This class is going to be fun, it's going to be enjoyable because we're going to give a shout out at the end and during the video. Let's get into the game. At first, you need to actually put your icing sugar. But this is the techniques I use to teach my students on how they will actually easily, like a pro, apply their icing sugar and also remove their palette knife from their cake while decorating. All right, look at this and the way I'm going to remove this. I'm not going to pull it, I'm going to shift it gently. As you can see, someone asked me why is it that her buttercream is not always neat. The only reason your buttercream is not always neat is because you've not understood the techniques. I watch this video and see how I use my scraper to beautify and also smoothen my buttercream icing. I hope you are watching the video. All right, so this is the point. I'm actually adding the colors because I want to get another color. I'll still go over again with my scraper. All right, just keep on watching the video. So at this point now, what I want to do is I want to cut the edges of my cake. But now let's give a shout out to our commenters, right? People that have been commenting. So thank you so much, guys, for commenting. I love you guys. Thank you. So we are going over to the tutorial again. So let's continue. The next thing that we're going to do is to brush our cake. This brushing is very important and it's very easy, but it apply a unique design on our cake. So see the way I'm doing it, I'll just be doing like as if I'm doing zigzag, this way, and I am done. The same thing, I'm going to do it in the body of the cake. This cake is for tutorial purposes and I want you guys to learn how I do it. Don't forget, I have online classes where I'll teach you how you can actually make your own cake even if you have not made cake before. All right, so as you can see, it is actually going very perfectly and smoothly. Then the next thing I have to do is to clean my board. The cleanliness is next to godliness as far as baking is concerned. I hope you are following and you are understanding what I'm saying. The next thing I'm doing now is to add this chocolate drip. You can make this chocolate drip, but before then, let's give a shout out to another person. All right, we are still on Facebook. You are the best, but this one sweet me. People are even praying and saying thank you so much because they love the tips. Let's go back to the thing. So we want to pipe, and you see what I did. Before you pipe, make sure you check that thing that I check in my palette knife in order to remove any air bubble inside your piping bag before you start piping, to ensure smooth piping. As you can see how this piping is going very smooth. That is because I have removed the air in my piping bag. Don't forget that process, it is very important. So I am now piping the down part of my cake. As you can see, this thing is very simple. So that is all for the video. So if you want more of my classes, let me know. Ask me any question you want. Thank you so much actually for also commenting. I love you. Thank you for commenting. This is a TikTok comment, right? So thank you guys. We are going over to the next class, and that will be the part 4 of this final series, and that should be the end of this buttercream. So if you want me to do another class or any other thing you are finding difficult, comment and let me know.